Why do we need hypothesis testing before I move ahead? Now suppose we want to test a claim that mu equals to 100 and sample mean observed value is 100. Now is 110, I'm sorry, this is not 100, this will be 110. Okay, so now my question is this 110 is sufficiently far from 100? Now apparently I can say, okay, it is 100, it is 110, it's very close. No, we cannot do that. For that, the concept of standard error is very important. Now it depends on the size of the standard error. Okay, let's say if standard error is 20, considering, let's say if standard error is 20, then 110 is only 0.5 standard error far. Clear? Correct? So 110 minus 100 divided by 20, you are getting 0.5, correct? So this is 0.5 standard error. But think that another case, it means that it's a sample mean x bar is very close to 100, and that is the population mean mu is likely to be 100. In this section we can conclude that. But think that if standard error is equals to 2, not 20, so in that case what will happen, how far this 110 data point is lying, that is 110 minus 100 divided by 2. So that means it is coming 5 standard error, correct? So now this is very big. It is not 0.5 standard error. So standard error is very high, which is value is 5, which is very high. So it means sample mean x bar is very far away from the data point 100, which is the main average, and that is the population mean, is unlikely to be the equal to 100. Now this is the essence of the hypothesis testing, because this is based on the standard error concept, right? Now if I ask you that what are the different methods of doing this hypothesis testing, I will say there are 3 different types of methods. One is Z critical value method, Z score method, and p value method, right? So all of those 3 methods, through these three things, we can calculate, or we can analyze the hypothesis, and we can say that whether it is correct or wrong, right? Now it is nothing but p value method. If any p value or proportionate value is less than 0.05, then we reject null hypothesis. If it is more than 0.05, under 95% or alpha is equal to 0.05 level, or 95% confidence level, if I say, in that case I will say this is accepted, null hypothesis is accepted. Similarly, for Z critical method, I have explained you that critical value, let's say 120 and mu equals to 150 in shams case. So critical value, based on the critical value we can decide what is the accepted hypothesis and the rejected hypothesis. Similarly, there is a Z score method through which we can calculate the hypothesis testing, and we can prove whether null hypothesis is accepted or rejected.